That's perfect.
You like the sunflowers anyway, right?
I do. Jen, I grew my sunflowers starts to like this tall. So that the slugs wouldn't get them. Put them out. I'm real proud of myself. I go out there and the fucking rabbits. The rabbits have eaten the heads.
Oh no.
Off of like half. Yeah. And so I'm feeling my feelings about it. I was so proud of myself. I grew starts in the house, like proactive, because last year all the slugs ate them, you know, or the squirrels dug them up.
It's like the year I had a patio tomato plant, and it grew and grew and grew and grew and grew. And I had it up against the house, and then I moved it out one day because it was a sunny day. This was at the beach. And I moved it out to the edge, and the fucking deer came along and just mowed it down.
Oh my God.
Like,
so
and who
good.
would think that they would eat tomato plants, right? Nightshades, like.
Right. Yeah. Oh man, that kills me.
I came home from the store. I think I went to the store or something. And I came home and it was gone. I was like,
no,
bitch.
Yep. Right. You take care of something, you grow it here. No, and then I think we've got like Watership Down happening over here because
with the rabbits
everywhere. And then I saw a one-eyed rabbit in my neighbor's yard, and I'm like, damn.
A one-eyed rabbit?
One of its eyes missing. You know what? Whatever, man. It's nature out here in the city.
The urban nature. The
urban
one-eyed
nature.
Rabbit.
One-eyed rabbit.
You should do a children's book.
It's all the creepy shit I see, all the carnage, right?
Or the one-eyed rabbit, you know.
Right. Draw the rabbit, and there's just an X where one of the eyes was. Yeah. That's pretty much what I saw. God.
That's hilarious.
All right, feeling good?
Feeling good. I won my case. Woo-hoo!
All right. Loving that.
And to be determined, we will discuss at length.
Okay.
To be determined that,
and let's see. So she has until the end of the month to appeal. So we're not going to talk about it until like June 1st or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. And then we can talk about it. Like reals. Okay, cool. Are we recording? Okay, so we should say hello to our listener viewers.
Yeah, welcome to We're Not Supermodels. We're here again this week.
Yeah, that's right. Thursday the 14th.
Week after week after week. And let's just give a quick shout out to our listeners in Helsinki.
Wow.
Let me see where else we've got some listeners. And we can only tell listeners. We can't tell viewers and where they're located because it just doesn't show us that information. But let's just give you an update on who's listening in from where.
Okay.
We have got many unique listeners are still popping up all over the place. But
that's right.
Go to here, update, and we've got listeners in. They're not showing up. Of course, it's not showing up right now. Why is it not showing up? Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Copenhagen. Eswedge. And that must be in, I think, Germany. Eschwege.
Okay.
Helsinki.
Okay. Yep. Awesome.
Hampton, Virginia, and Ashburn, Virginia.
Helsinki.
Yeah, Helsinki. Finland. Yep.
Oh my God, that's crazy, Jen. That's cuckoo bananas.
Port Townsend.
Okay. Yep.
And let's see where else. We'll just do this really quick. Why not?
Port Townsend is adorable.
Yeah. Down in South America, we got Bogota, Colombia. Quito. Brumadinho, I think that's Brazil. São Paulo, Brazil. Florianopolis, Brazil.
Man, we're blowing up in Brazil.
Montevideo, Rosario, Cordoba, and that is, I think that's Chile. And then Santiago, Concepcion, Argentina.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, I don't think we have any in Australia yet. No listeners in Australia. Going over to the Pacific, Kuala Lumpur.
Oh.
Tao Dao Mo. Da
Nice.
Nang.
Okay.
Hype Dong, Hanoi, Nagpur, and of course, Kuwait City.
Okay. Wow, that's amazing.
And Kiles in, I think that is Ukraine.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, you're just popping up, Jen.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got some more Skopje, and that is, I don't know where. That's Lithuania, maybe, or something.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Bari, Italy. Bologna, Italy. Aosta, Italy. Stuttgart, Germany. Olching, Frankfurt, and Paris, France, and Madrid, and Casablanca. There we go.
Casablanca listening to us?
Yep.
Get out of here. Okay. Very cool. Wow. All right. Yep. So our train wreck of a podcast is really getting it, Jen.
It's getting it.
It's getting it. It's popping up.
I mean, if you look at our numbers and you see them online, it doesn't look like much, but
no, that's fine, man. I'll take one listener. Oh, Helsinki. I mean, get out of here.
Who else can say they've got listeners in those places, right?
Yeah.
Kuwait City.
Yeah. Those other podcasts have nothing on us.
That's right.
Literally. Yeah. That's great.
Yeah.
All right. Liking that.
So drop us a comment sometime, y'all folks.
Yeah. Man. I feel like Jen, so our listener viewers, Jen and I had a conversation earlier today, which we don't usually do. We usually save it for the podcast, but we were talking about derogatory terms that we grew up with. And we're like, let's not say that on the show because that could hurt people and be traumatic, just like shit that we grew up with. And I was like, damn, America's got some shit to work on.
Yeah. I explained that I grew up in a very racist household. I grew up in Virginia, and lots of use of words that we do not want to say here.
Yeah, and I think I just grew up with like kind of the generic. Well, I think I'm gonna say this one. I think I learned it from like Bugs Bunny cartoons when you're out of your cotton picking mind. Something like cotton pick, like that's derogatory, right?
Yeah.
So we try to keep it real, but sometimes we also have to be aware of other people's feelings. And so we don't want to create trauma and stuff. So we'll keep that stuff, in a private conversation. Not, we want to be respectful, but we're learning, we're discussing, we're having these conversations, Jen. I think that's important that we do that to just kind of understand where we come from, on our families and whatnot. But yeah,
I got your postcard.
You got my postcard! Yay! Ocean shores. Yes, you can see the fountain.
Well, and I want to say that maybe that is new. I would have noticed it too, I would think, and it must be new, maybe. I don't know.
Wait, can you put it back up and I'll be quiet so that you can talk? And
here is the postcard. And what we're debating is, did Ocean Shores' entrance signage have a fountain before? And Crystal doesn't think they did. I'm thinking they didn't either. But I mean, it's possible it was there and we just never paid attention to it, but
isn't that amazing what you can drive past a million times? I drove past that thing for 25 years and I don't remember any fountain. But
okay. So
what?
This is from 2011, this postcard. So it must have been there.
Jen, I feel like an idiot.
Me too, because I don't remember seeing it either, but
maybe they weren't using it. like it was there, but they stopped using it.
It could
And
be.
it wasn't being utilized. And then maybe a new mayor's like, we're going to turn that back on.
Yeah,
Ah,
could be. But
You
yeah,
know,
the postcard's from 2011, so.
I would
no.
make a terrible witness at a crime scene. Because I didn't notice that fountain for 25 years. I didn't notice that fountain. I drove by it all the time,
Yeah.
practically every day when I'd go down there.
Well, you know, like you said, maybe somebody just turned it on recently.
Yeah. When I first saw it, I was like, I drove by it and I saw it and I was like, one, has that always been there? I got to tell Jen. And then the third thing I thought was, oh man, if I were in high school, I would be filling that fucker up with bubbles. I would be wrecking it.
Yeah, maybe that's why it wasn't on for a long time.
Because of assholes like me. Yeah, totally. I remember, okay, Capitol Hill, North Broadway. So you've got the deluxe burger joint on the corner. And then they built that apartment complex right there at the northern part of Broadway Avenue on Capitol Hill, Seattle. And underneath of it's like a Kinko's FedEx store.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And there's like a little coffee shop.
Oh yeah, there's a pond. There was a
Yeah.
fountain out there. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So one, I remember when they built that building, I'm like, oh, maybe there's like some nice apartments in there. And two, I saw the fountain. And three, when Angie and I were dating and that fountain was on, we totally put we put grown ass women, lesbians, we put bubbles in there to see what would happen just for fun. And the next morning, like the bubbles were in the street and we were like, oh shit. Doesn't take much laundry detergent, I think is what we used. And then we felt really bad. Now it's
you.
Yeah.
Those bubbles.
Oh, well, we couldn't have been the only ones, right?
Yeah, probably not.
That was 2005 or 6.
Yeah.
Right? 2005, 2006, something like that. Yeah, now it's a garden. They filled it in with dirt and put plants.
Oh, they did.
So we couldn't have been the only ones because
they got tired of dealing with the bubble situation.
Had to have been. Yeah, had to have been. But I just like these old lesbians, one's in a wheelchair, like, quick, Ange, bubbles in there. Yeah. All right. So we're going to talk about music.
Yeah, well, we can talk about music. What do you got? What do you got?
Okay, wait. I'm going to have you go first.
Okay, I'm going to go first because I sent you, did you see the message I sent to you about music, by the way?
No, what?
I sent it on Facebook.
Oh, no, I haven't seen my Facebook yet.
Okay.
Okay.
It was last week. Okay, so Vancouver Folk Fest is, I don't know when it is. I don't even know if I'm in town for it, but what I did is I sent you a message and I said, hey, if you're interested, I can most likely get in with press passes to this if you wanted to go.
Oh,
because we could go and interview some musicians or something, but it's a, I'm on the fence about it. Like I've had multiple opportunities to go down there in years past, and I'm like, nah, I don't want to drive down there.
Really?
It's downtown Vancouver, down in a area where, it's a field. It's, it's just not, I don't know, but, might be fun to do. I don't know.
Is it the venue is like a field, like a Renaissance fair is happening outside kind of a field?
Kind of like that.
Okay.
It's down, let me just see where it's at here. I'll tell you. Vancouver Folk Fest. I mean, and they have some pretty good, it's at Jericho Beach Park, which is the west side of Vancouver, which is down on the water. It's beautiful. But let me just look at this here. Yeah, there's like an amphitheater and people camp out, not camp out, but they picnic for the day, and, if the weather's good, it might be cool to do it. But if the weather sucks, nah.
What were the dates again? July?
Hang on, let me look it up here.
Because now that we're talking about it, I did get that from you from Facebook, and I think the dates conflicted for me.
Oh, okay, let me just see.
Oh,
July 17th, 18th, and 19th.
I'm dog sitting.
Okay.
I'm dog sitting for this little old 88-year-old German woman, because it did sound like fun. I'm like, wait a minute, we could go around and do podcasting. That actually could be fun, and we could do a GoPro and bother people while they're trying to picnic. But I'm dog sitting for this little old lady.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah, she's an 88-year-old German woman, and I'm gonna be babysitting her dachshund.
Yeah, I remember you saying.
Okay,
and there was a reason why, and I can't remember how you got hooked up with this woman.
Yeah. The rescue where I got my dog, it's where she got her dog. And she's going to Yellowstone.
Oh, right. Okay.
With her nieces, and dogs are not allowed. They're gonna camp. Which I'm sad she can't take her dog. I'm like, throw that in a backpack and you could just walk on the trails with your dog. But because that does sound like fun, Jen. I mean, it could be awful.
Yeah.
It could be, we're like, this sucks.
Yeah.
But it could be also an amazing adventure, like when we went to the Juno Awards.
Yeah. Well, there's always Burnaby Blues and Roots Festival, and I don't know when that's happening, but I can get us into that as well. I haven't been to that in a while, and that's a little more accessible, I think. And we could probably just have Vera drop us off or something, so we wouldn't have to worry about parking the car anywhere or anything. But
that's awesome. I know, like mom drops us off at the show, and then she picks us up.
Let's see where that is. Let's see what the dates are for that, because
I love your press pass stuff, Jen. You get us into all kinds of stuff. Was it the Juno Awards, and we ended up in some party, and we were hanging out inside a go-go dancer cage?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
It was at some casino. It was weird. That was just bizarre. I think we went looking for this party, and the party hadn't started yet, but we were there at like almost midnight.
Yeah,
and I think we ended up leaving because we were like, yeah, we're not going to wait around for this party to start.
No, and then there were like alcohol checkpoints. I'm like, what the hell is this, Jen? You're like, oh, these are checkpoints to make sure people aren't drunk.
Yeah, they stopped cars and stuff.
Yeah, it's like, whoa.
Okay, Burnaby Blues and Roots is for, let's see, August 8th, Saturday, August 8th. It's just one day. And it doesn't look like they've even set the artist yet, because they haven't publicized it yet. Yeah, there's no artist lists at all, but that's August 8th.
Okay.
And yeah.
All right, well, excellent. Something to consider then. We've got a little time.
Something else to consider.
Does Buffy St. Marie no longer perform because half of Canada's mad at her?
Yeah, well, most of Canada's mad at her, I think. That's a whole, I don't know what she was thinking,
Maybe she just wanted it so bad. Okay, shit.
Yeah.
God damn it, Buffy.
Yeah, they took her Order of Canada away. She was pretty much.
Whoa, they did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, Buffy.
Yeah.
Shit. Well, wow, that kind of bums me out, because didn't she really do a lot of advocating and a lot of good work?
She did, but it's kind of like sort of like stolen valor a little bit, right? With the people that pretend like they're military and they're not, it's not stolen valor with the indigenous people, but it's
okay.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Fuck. Damn it. All right, well, I still respect her breastfeeding on Sesame Street. She has some great songs.
Yeah. Well, we could approach her and see if she'd be willing to be interviewed, but
Okay.
I doubt that she would accept an interview, but
Got
We
it.
could approach her, but it would need to be really thought out.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
know, because yeah, like you said, she did good in some aspects.
Right. Right.
Um,
Damn it. Okay. Damn it.
yeah.
All right. Well, what's your music? What'd you pick? What's your song?
Well, I got a little bit of music that I can share with you today. One of the people that's going to be at the folk festival is actually headlining is Hazlitt, and it's really funny because I had no idea he was headlining it, and I pulled his music up last week and put it on the show. And yeah, he's an Australian artist, but singer-songwriter kind of ish.
Would you mind spelling that, please?
Hazlett, or as the Canadians say, Hazlett.
Okay. Okay, he's got long hair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a couple tracks that I like of his. One is Blue Jean and the other one is Tell Me Something.
Blue Jean and Tell Me Something. Oh, okay, I'm reading something he said. I'm just one heck of an emotional, stubborn, simple, romantic guy. I rarely like socializing with large groups of people. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wait, what was the song again, Jen? I'm sorry.
Either Blue Jean or Tell Me Something.
Blue Jean. All right, so those are your songs.
Yeah. Well, I got a few more too.
Oh shit. Okay, keep coming.
So there's that artist, and then I just came across this song by Ann Wilson of Heart.
Oh shit, I love me some Ann.
It's a song that she actually wrote with Burt Bacharach.
Whoa, okay. Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah. And I love the song. I really do. It's called Nothing But Love.
Okay, let me see here. Nothing But Love. I'm looking it up.
And then I'll save my other.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to save my other musicians for next week.
Okay, and that came out in 1999, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. They've performed it, so it's just been re-released, I think. They've performed it before, rarely on a Heart show. You might see the song, or you might hear the song. You couldn't see it.
Wow.
But very rarely would they perform it. But there's actually, I think she did a music video. So if you YouTube it, I think you'll see. I think there's a music video, or she did some video for it.
Okay. All right. Go Ann Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she is, her voice, I just, some things really are like a gift from God, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you hear her performing back in the day with her sister, and that it's like a rich, I feel like it's like a chocolate mousse. That rich, there's a richness to it. Like I think Adele has that too. Like there's this depth and a rich, but it's also a little creamy, but also dense. Yeah. I don't know how else to describe it.
It's so funny because when I was younger and I learned of Heart, for some reason, I don't know, somebody told me, I was a kid, so what would I know? But somebody told me they were a Canadian band. And the interesting thing is that they sort of got their break in Canada because they were playing a gig in Canada, and they were playing covers, and they just were like, fuck this. And they ended up, I think, going rogue on one of their gigs in Canada, and then they got fired from that gig. And then, so they played their own music, and then they kind of, I guess, were heard by somebody. And then, they became Heart, which still back in the day, back then, it was like women playing guitars and fronting a band. How dare they? It was bullshit. It was such bullshit. And so I always thought they were a Canadian band, and then I realized, as I got older, oh no, they were US. They were from Seattle. They,
Yep, touring on a bus, probably smelled like farts and cigarettes with the guys in the band. Probably wearing the same dirty underwear and like dirty. Probably everybody just smelled like bodies. touring. Ugh. Yep. Back in the day.
Yep.
Stale beer and
well, and then you know, they got railroaded into the 80s with, you know, really crap music. And I remember hearing an interview with Ann Wilson, I think at some point, saying, you know, they hated the music they played during the 80s. Like, but that was, they were bound to an album with the recording company that they were with. And, you know, they, you know, all that shit music, like Almost Paradise, and, you know,
I like Alone. I like Alone. I like that song.
Yeah. They weren't yeah, that's a good song. But you know, there's other ones like, I don't know, the one, All I Want to Do Is Make Love to You or whatever, blah, blah, blah. If you ever listen to that song, it's just disgusting. But
I cannot, okay, I'm looking this up. They have not, that can't be right. They have not ever won a Grammy. No. They've been nominated 4 times, but have never won. That's nuts to me.
That is fucking bullshit.
Wow. Wow. Because, I mean, their songs and their albums, get out of here, right?
Are they in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame yet?
Let's see. Yes.
Well, fucking thank God for something.
Dreamboat Annie, debut album, was inducted in the Grammy Hall of Fame in 2026. Oh, so that's not rock and roll. And they're honored with a Lifetime Achievement Award in 2023. So wait a minute. Are they not?
But Dreamboat Annie didn't win anything? Like, that album was phenomenal.
I know.
Like, that album, Dog and Butterfly, was good.
I know. God, I know. I know. Don't you preaching to the choir, girl. I mean, they had multiple amazing albums because let's talk about it. They had Magic Man. They had
that was off of Dreamboat Annie, wasn't it?
Let's Go Crazy. What?
That was off of Dreamboat Annie.
Was that off of Dreamboat?
Yeah,
I can't believe that did not get out of here.
Yeah, let me just pull up the track listing for Dreamboat Annie. Magic Man, Crazy on You.
Oh my God, Crazy on You. Oh my God, I love that song. Oh my
God. Crazy on You, Dreamboat Annie, Magic Man, Love Me Like Music, Sing Child, you know, and then let's see. There was yeah, Crazy on You. That was a kick-ass song.
That's a kick-ass song.
Let's just see. And then Dog and Butterfly also was another good one.
So beautiful. Okay, well, yeah, and then Little Queen is the second album, and that has the hit Barracuda on it, and that came out.
Oh yeah. Barracuda's on Little Queen.
Yeah. Which is oh my God, that's a Nancy on the fucking acoustic guitar. That intro.
Yeah.
Crazy on You. I mean, get out of here.
Yep.
On acoustic.
Yeah.
Acoustics make my fingers bleed. Right? And she's on there doing the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Get out. Maybe.
Did you see Nancy Wilson when she played the crocodile for her solo album?
No.
Oh my God, that was the best show. One of the best shows I've ever seen. She had a solo album out, and I don't even think it's even released on like iTunes or anything. But it was, you know, mostly acoustic-ish type of music. Mm-hmm. But the end of that show, she brought Ann Wilson out, and they played shit at the crocodile. Crocodile. It was so fucking good.
Were people crawling in through the windows and shit? I mean, that's get out of here. Wow.
Yeah, her and Ann Wilson at the crocodile.
Yeah, you're giving me, I don't know if you see goosebumps.
Just for those of you who don't know, Crocodile was a very small venue. So I think they moved it down the street now, but it was where, you know, you might have seen Nirvana back in the day, you know.
Yeah. It's a hole in the wall.
Hole in the wall. Small venue. You go have brunch there on Sunday mornings after everybody was hungover, you know.
Yeah. I think I didn't. There was like a bar and a restaurant in the back, and then there was the bar and the stage in the front. Does that sound right?
Yeah. Okay. I think there was just the restaurant and then the bar and the stage, I think is what it was. The restaurant was over off to the side, and then
Yeah.
the bar and the stage.
That sounds right. Okay, because I remember seeing Melissa Ferrick there, and then just like small local bands performing, and I feel like I've seen. God damn it, I can't remember. I just remember Melissa Ferrick, but I was there for some others. Oh, Modest Mouse, Ugly Casanova. Yeah. That place was it was small. It's a small venue.
But yeah,
Hole in the walls.
got to see Ann and Nancy Wilson tear it up on stage at the Crocodile.
Was it just the two of them, like just doing acoustic?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
That's amazing. Okay.
I about lost my mind when she brought Ann Wilson out. I was like, oh my God.
Oh shit. Was the audience a pretty decent mix, or was it just lesbians?
Oh no, it was a mix. Like,
yeah, I would think. Okay.
Yeah. They were there to, it was her. Let me just see if I can even find her album on anywhere, because I can't remember. Like, I think I went looking for it one time because it was a pretty good album. And Wilson acoustic.
You mean Nancy?
Oh yeah, Nancy. Sorry, Nancy Wilson.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute.
Nancy Wilson acoustic.
Yeah.
And I think it was. Oh, it had to have been early 2000s, I think.
Oh shit. Okay. I know she was doing music with her husband Cameron Crowe.
Yeah.
She helped do the music for the movie Almost Famous.
Right.
Yeah, which I thought was so cool. They were collaborating. I'm like, oh my God, I love that. I love that movie. I think that movie's just phenomenal. And I still can't believe Hart hasn't won a Grammy. Whatever.
Yeah, I can't believe it either. Okay, so this is the thing. When you search for her for acoustic album, she released one on May 7th, 2021. Well, this was not then. It was way before then. Nancy Wilson of Hart.
Did you not buy it at the merch table?
I had it, but I don't know what happened to it.
Man, I bet one of your exes stole it.
I think one of my exes did end up with it. Let's see. Nancy Wilson discography. No, that's the other Nancy Wilson. Oh, man.
What do you mean there's another famous Nancy Wilson?
African-American woman.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh. Politician?
No, if you Google it, you'll see.
Oh shit! Yeah, American singer. Got it.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Totally.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just see if I can pull it up on iTunes.
How glad am I?
I know. Like, I'm not imagining it because I actually went to the show, so she had to have had. She had to have been touring an album, right?
Or maybe she just did a show for Seattle.
No. I know she had an album because I had it. I know she had it. Nancy Wilson.
Maybe you were in another parallel universe. You bounce around a lot between those, Jen. You could have gone into a portal and there you were, and you totally bought the album, but in that universe, and that's why you don't have the album now.
Well, so they used to be in a band called Love Mongers after Heart.
Okay.
Which was, it wasn't the Love Mongers. Let me just see. There's another Love Mongers. Son of a bitch. I know there was I know it.
Well, I found something on I Googled Nancy Wilson performs at Crocodile Cafe, Seattle. January 1999.
Oh, okay. So that was probably the show.
Yeah. Mookie Blaylock's debut. Was it under Mookie Blaylock?
No. So it says, while Nancy Wilson of Hart is famous for her work in the 90s with the band, such as 1993 album Desire Walks On, she didn't release a formal solo studio album during that decade, which is not true. I had the damn album. Oh, man. Listen to Hart's Nancy Wilson's first ever solo album. Well,
Yeah.
I am going to stop looking because we are recording a podcast, but
Right.
I know she had a solo album. I think it was something she did with Cameron Crowe, so maybe it was related to the Almost Famous soundtrack somehow or something, but I do know I had the album.
Okay. Sorry, buddy. Sorry.
Well, and they're like, she didn't just go and play a bunch of heart songs. She played all original music when I saw her. So
yeah, no, I believe you, Jen.
Except when Anne came out on stage.
Yeah, Big Sister came out. Okay, so I'm gonna. Okay, so those are your songs.
Yeah,
are the Hazlitt guy.
Yeah,
and what was the other one?
Ann Wilson's song that she wrote with Burt Bacharach.
That's right. Okay, so I'm going to talk about what I picked out is it's a whole album, and I found it for like $1 or $4 at one of the used record shops when I was getting my George Clinton Parliament album.
Yeah,
and I think he produced this album, and it's called The Brides of Funkenstein. 1978. And I had to get it. I'm like, this sounds like this is either going to be great or awful. And it's so much fun. It is a fun album. 1978, The Brides of Funkenstein. They got multiple albums, but it's the 1978. Yeah. So just the whole album, Jen. And it's a great name. The Brides of Funkenstein. Get out of here.
Yep. Well, he was good. George Clinton.
Clinton.
Yeah.
I think I was watching a little documentary about him a few years ago, and he might not have been the best, the greatest human being on earth. He might have burned some bridges, and I have no doubt he was sexually harassing the ladies. But if I take that out of it and just the music, man, have you ever seen him perform live, George Clinton?
I mean, maybe, I probably saw him on the Midnight Special or something like that, back in the day.
Back in the day. I saw him December 2015 at the Neptune Theater in Seattle.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And it was awesome because it's like everybody he knows is on that stage performing.
Wait a minute, how recent was that?
2015.
Wow.
Yeah. But he's getting old, so he sat in a chair.
So
he's on stage in a nice comfy chair, in a suit, with a cane, sitting, and the whole band. And then as the songs would go, like more people would come out from the sides and get on stage, like more instruments would show up on stage. I mean, it was his first song. I swear that fucking song lasted like 14 minutes. And I was like, if that's all I was like, I could be done now. I mean, the first song was so good that it was so, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I highly recommend.
That's awesome. Yeah. So if you could see somebody perform like that, like, let's just say they're gone now.
Yeah.
Who would it be? Who do you think? Who would you love to see perform live that has passed already?
Man, Tina Turner, and then also the Pointer Sisters.
Oh, yeah.
A buddy saw Tina back in the day, and he was like, holy shit. And tickets were like $200, and he went and just had the best. And he said it was the best. How about you? Did you see Tina or the Pointer Sisters?
No, I never saw Tina Turner. I probably had opportunity after opportunity and never did.
Yeah.
Who would I want to see?
Yeah. I just feel like it's like you don't know what you've lost till it's gone, man. So now when I'm like, oh man, that person's performing, I got to see them because then I'm going to be dead. I'm going to have missed out.
Yeah, right. I don't know. The one person that comes to my mind is You know, who I would love to have been able to see, but I never did, is Linda Ronstadt.
Oh,
And
shit.
you know, she's alive, but she can't sing anymore because she's got a physical thing that she can't, prevents her from singing now.
No.
But like to see Linda Ronstadt back in the 70s, that would have been wonderful.
Gotcha.
You know?
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
And or the Eagles. And then you know you can go see the Eagles now at that Sphere thing in Las Vegas. They're like in an internal residency there apparently. But it's not the Eagles. It's like the Eagles with what's his Vince Gill is playing with them, who is a country singer. He's a fabulous guitarist, so I understand why he's playing with them now. But you know, there's 2 or 3 of them that are dead, and so it's not the Eagles really.
Right? Yeah, Glenn Fry isn't. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah. You know.
Well, it's I think Don Henley's still alive, but there's Glenn Fry and somebody else passed away too, and I can't remember who it was.
I think it was it Joe?
No, Joe Walsh is still alive.
He's still alive?
He's still alive, yeah.
Oh,
pretty sure.
Shit. That's okay.
But yeah, Linda Ronstadt, or you know, like Jimi Hendrix would be amazing.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. You know.
Oh, fuck. Prince. He was playing at the Showbox.
Prince
at the Showbox, and I didn't go.
Oh my God, he played the Showbox?
Yeah. I know. I didn't go. My buddy, one of my neighbors across the street, was a bartender there, Jamie. And I was like, Jamie Prince. And she's like, I'm not really a fan. So she wasn't working that night or something. And I was like, all right, whatever. You know, like, yeah, the Showbox. The one by the Pike Place Market. Not the Soto, but the
one we played.
Yeah. Oh my God. We would have.
The one we played, by the way, folks, we played the Showbox, our little band.
Sure did. We sure shit did. Wow. Yeah, I'm still mad about the sound guy, but whatever. I'm learning, man. The sound, having a good sound guy is a thing.
Yeah.
You got to have the right equipment.
Yeah.
Shit. Wow. Okay, yeah, Jimmy. I can say Linda Ronstadt. Yeah.
Yeah, Linda Ronstadt.
Did
you know Bonnie Raitt's touring right now? She is. I've seen her several times, but she's amazing. If you ever get a chance to see her,
is she? I'm gonna look it up. If she's coming to Seattle, I could see her being at like Chateau Ste. Michelle or something.
Oh yeah, she has played there in the past, but I want to say she's doing small venues right now. Smaller venues. Like I think she's going to play Mount Baker Theater in Bellingham.
I'm just that's right. I'm just gonna see if she's coming any further south. Port Townsend. Oh yeah, she's doing little Vancouver. She's heading your way. Victoria.
Yeah, she's at the Queen Elizabeth Theater, which is kind of like McCall Hall there.
Okay. Oh shit. Oh,
but
that's nice.
The venue in Bellingham is really a good venue. It's a smaller venue.
Okay.
Is she not playing Seattle?
No, man. She's playing in Saskatoon though. Which I love that.
Sacramento. Yeah, she's not playing Seattle. That's weird.
No, she's playing Port Townsend and then she's bouncing.
Oh, she's playing Port Townsend?
Yeah, Port Townsend.
That's what I mean. Like she's got some smaller venues that she's
Fort
playing.
Worden. Yeah, she's playing at the base. Let me see. Is she touring with Brandi Carlile?
Oh, they're playing a gig. I think she's playing that gig out at I think she's at that gig where I wanted to see Sarah Bareilles, but they're playing the Gorge, and I think she's part of that.
Yeah, Echoes Through the Canyon.
Fuck that.
May 30th. So that's coming up. Yeah, Sarah. Yeah, whatever. Sarah Bareilles on here. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. That's funny to me. I think I've got some friends that are going, they're going to camp. And I'm like, why would you camp at the Gorge? Gross. So she's like, this isn't like when we were kids. These are like more adults that are camping, and they're doing the VIP campground. And then they're camping with the Bramley. And I'm like, what the fuck's the Bramley? And she's like, the Brandi Carlile family. And I'm like, you're camping with her wife and kids? She's like, no, that's what people that follow Brandi call themselves, like the Deadheads for Grateful Dead. And then Brandy's got the Bramley. And I'm like,
whatever.
And my friend was looking at me like I was an idiot. And I was like, just because I'm a lesbian does not mean I'm a member of the Bramley.
Bramley, like, and how egotistical is that? I'm sorry, Like,
I know.
The Bonnie Raitt fans don't call themselves the Raidery, or
the Ramily.
The Raider Amelie.
Yeah,
what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Get a clue. Get a clue. Check yourself. Don't wreck yourself, bitch.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Are we gonna have to edit that? Are you
I might have to edit that.
I don't know, man.
I might end up having to interview her at some point.
Oh my God.
She'll say, I understand that you hate me with a passion.
Oh my God, I love it. You have like, did you ever see the Harry Potter movie? And it was like Potter stinks pins. And you got a Brandy stinks pin or something, and you're wearing it while you're interviewing her. Come on, Jen. You're keeping it real though. Yeah. Yeah, at least you're consistent. You've never been a fan of hers ever. And I was cutting her some slack at first.
At first.
Yeah, at first.
Well,
it's all good.
I think that she is talented, but a lot of her talent comes from the people around her.
Totally. The
that
twins.
write her music.
Yeah.
And,
for sure.
And it just rubs me the wrong way that she's, they're her Bramley or whatever, and she doesn't feel the need to build them up, and.
Well, okay, hold on. In her defense, she does say we're equals. She and the twins are equals. They're equal billing, equal
Are
whatever.
they really though?
Well, no, because it's the Bramley, not the.
It's Brandy Carlisle. When Brandy Carlisle plays Stephen Colbert, it's Brandy Carlisle. When Brandy Carlisle plays The Gorge, it's Brandy Carlisle.
That's fair. You're right. The twins are not equal billing. You're right. Yeah. That's fair. Because then it would be Phil, him and Brandy.
Phil Hansworth and I forget what his other brother's name
Brandy
is.
Brandy and
the brothers,
Yeah, totally. Or the brothers and Brandy,
At any time, because she's played with them forever.
Well, that's how she got her.
She could have acknowledged it and, produced herself as Brandy and the brothers or something, or Brandy and the Hansworths, or anything.
Yeah. Or the brothers and Brandy, because they do the songwriting. And I'm learning that, like, I'm not going to lie. It's kind of like, I feel like there's some level of classism. I feel like with architects, it's always the architect that gets the credit, not the contractor that had to build the weird fucked up thing that the architect, all they did was draw it.
Mm-hmm.
They just drew something with some math, but they don't have to build it. The contractor should be the hero, not the architect, right?
Yeah.
And that goes with songwriters. Like if I'm learning all of these famous performers and their songs were written by not them at all, not even a little bit. And I'm like, wait a minute, hold on a second. I'm like.
So in that vein, if you look up an artist called Carla Bonoff, have you ever heard of her?
Carla Bonoff. No.
Okay. There's an artist that wrote most of Linda Ronstadt's hits. So if you go see her perform, and she is on tour, you'll hear all of her hits.
I'm gonna look her up. I wanna Carla Bonoff.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, okay. Here we go. What's up, Carla? Hey. No shit. Yep. Now, why is it? I just learned. I was down the YouTube rabbit hole. And I happened to bump into a video, and it's Linda Perry. It's Linda Perry from, what was that, Four Non Blondes or something?
Mm-hmm.
She wrote Beautiful that Christina Aguilera sings. Yeah. Right?
Yeah. Yep.
And then Linda Perry's going on about all these other songs that she wrote. And I did a record scratch, like, right?
Mm-hmm.
What?
So,
oh, beautiful. Christina Aguilera gets all the glory. And I'm like, why is it that writers don't just sing their own songs? Do they make more money selling them, or?
they probably do. But so this is what Carla Bonoff has written, just so our listeners know and our viewers. When will I be loved? Trouble again, only a fool, someone to lay down beside me, all my life, home, wild heart of the young. Let's see what else here. I'm just thinking of all the Linda Ronstadt. Just walk away. I think that was not Linda Ronstadt, but
Wow.
yeah. I mean, Carla wrote some shit. She wrote some music, and I actually saw her at the Century Ballroom. Carla Bonoff.
The Century Ballroom.
Mm-hmm.
Was she doing a little acoustic set or something? Because that's not a huge venue.
She was just in town
Okay.
touring her music. Yeah.
That's a great venue. I mean, that's a beautiful space.
Yeah.
Nice.
So she was touring last year with J.D. Souther, who also wrote a lot of the Eagles hits. And then he died, sadly.
Wait, the Eagles didn't write their own shit?
Well, they wrote some of it, but J.D. Souther wrote a lot of their hits, like New Kid in Town. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
See, that's the shit that really burns my ass, because then I just kind of feel betrayed on some level. Maybe that's my fault for not researching it enough, but I'm like, the songwriters, I just don't feel like they get enough credit. Yeah, like I saw this whole weird little documentary about Nashville and how people will, like, young people fly to Nashville and they just write songs, and then they go to places and they're like, okay, I wrote a song. That all it takes is if you get one of your songs gets picked up, if someone sings it, you're in, right? And I love that Nashville has that. Like, anybody can write a song. Like, anybody. I could go to Nashville and write a fucking song, and if someone likes it, I'm a hit maker, right?
That was my plan when I left my job in the corporate world. I was going to go to Nashville and write songs.
Jen, did a woman ruin it?
No, my grandmother had broke her hip, and I ended up taking care of her for a year.
Oh, wow.
But my plan was I was going to go to Nashville, because I've written several songs already, but I was going to go to Nashville and write music. And,
well, Jen, you still could have done that after Grandma.
Yeah, life.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, man, because that's a song right there. Gonna be famous songwriter. Grandma broke her hip. Done. Huge hit.
Country music song.
That's country right there. That's a theme.
Grandma broke her hip.
Yeah. Wow, you were gonna do that. That's cool. Do you still think about doing it now?
No, I mean, I'm 64 now,
Exactly.
Bonnie Raitt didn't hit it big until she was in her 50s, I think.
Right? Yeah. Come on now. I'm just saying. Yeah. Walt Whitman didn't get published until he didn't do his Leaves of Grass until he was 60 or some shit.
Yeah.
Just saying, man. You can tell your old lady, baby, moving to Nashville.
I don't want to live in Nashville.
You don't think Vera would like it there?
I don't think I'd like it there.
Oh, okay.
Too far south.
No? All right.
Not until the administration changes drastically.
Okay. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Damn. That's good stuff, Jen. I didn't know that about you. That's cool.
Yeah.
Right on.
I mean, occasionally I think about sending my music into publishers. I haven't gotten around to it, but maybe I will someday.
Yeah, maybe you need to do that before you're dead, Jen. I'd love to be friends with a famous Jen Huff. You'd probably you'd have a stage name or some shit. Right? Man, hanging out with all them fucking songwriters at the local watering hole, talking about whoever back in the day. And oh man, that's slick. Yeah, it is about, man, it's all about writing songs, I guess. I I don't know, but yeah, when I learned that Linda Perry wrote "Beautiful," I was just like, and she wrote some of Pink's songs.
Yep, yep.
Get the party started. That was
Linda
Perry.
Linda
I'm
Perry,
like,
right? Of Four Non-Blondes.
yeah, I was like, shit, she has tapped into something, and just like, I don't know, man, it's like they pull that shit out of the ether. I remember,
that's how my music comes. It's always been, it's never been, I've never sat down and said, I'm going to write a song. It's always been, where did this come from?
Okay, it shows up. Yeah.
It just shows up.
Some of my favorite songs that Marty has written. He has one song that's my favorite of his, and Housemate Marty. And I'm like, how did that? He's like, you know what? I wrote that in 15 minutes. It just, he's like, usually the best ones, they just show up.
They just happen.
Yeah.
I can relate totally to that. That's how all my music has come.
Wow. Yeah. Just showed up. I still like that one story about Paul McCartney. And he woke up from a dream, and it was the song Yesterday, and he wrote it down on his bedside table, and he goes in and he's talking to his housemates or whoever was at the house party, and he's like, guys, who wrote this song? Who wrote this song? And he played it, and they're like, that's not nobody wrote that, pal. You did that. He thought he had heard it from some, like, guys, who wrote this?
I used to wake up with music in my head all the time.
Damn, Jen.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you, we need to CAT scan your brain, because with all your psychic shit and your artisty and autism-y things, I'd like to know what parts of your brain are working. Because, yeah, I think that'd be interesting. Like, what lights up? Or do like a sleep study on your brain and see what wakes up when you're sleeping. Like, where do you go when you sleep? Yeah, totally. Mine goes to, I still have dreams, Jen. Do you have these still? I didn't finish my homework. I'm not even in school.
Yeah, I mean, I've kind of had dreams like that. I every once in a while, once in a blue moon, I have a dream, because I was a bartender. Then I'm back in the bar,
Oh, fuck.
You're trying to keep up with the drinks, because it was a very busy bar, and
okay,
trying to keep up with everything.
I still like the idea of you working at a bar right there, but in DC or thereabouts, and you're serving up the politicians and getting like the secret squirrel, eavesdropping on what's going on, inside trade secrets and stuff.
Yeah,
that's how you made your millions. Yeah. Inside trade.
I have served several politicians, that's for sure.
Were they nice or were they a-holes?
People drink, they don't pay much attention to you.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if any of them hit on ya, or there was like a lesbian lady politician that was like, hello, and then you're like, damn, she married to a man. She hitting on, like, did you ever have that?
I had women hit on me before, yeah.
But were they married lady politicians?
No, I don't think so. Yeah.
Shoot. I'm all about,
like, I served Ollie North before, Oliver North. I served astronauts.
Oliver North, was this when he was doing his congressional, he committed treason and should have been, what was it? Because we used to kill our treason peeps. We used to put them to death.
Yeah, well, that doesn't happen anymore.
No, he got out and fucking then ran for president. Was at that time, Jen? Was he coming in?
It was around that time, yeah.
He might have been, what was he drinking?
No, I don't remember.
God damn it, Jen.
Probably beer.
Beer? All right, I was looking for the hard stuff for that guy. Astronauts, that's cool. Damn. Do you remember, this is how fucked up our country is. Do you remember when David fucking Duke ran for president?
Yeah.
He was a Grandmaster Dragon of the Ku Klux Klan, running for president.
Well, we're going back to those times, it seems, And
I feel like that wasn't even that long ago. Was that like the early 90s?
Probably, yeah.
I'm looking that shit up. It just burns my ass that we don't remember this stuff.
Oh, by the way, the Supreme Court today ruled that they wouldn't limit access to mifepristone by mail-in.
Okay, wait.
Despite the fact that they just did a shadow docket ruling, right? Which is bullshit on top of that, right? But they'll take it up when they reconvene, I guess, next year. But that dipshit Alito says something like, this is just them trying to get around us doing away with Dobbs, the making abortion, reversing their Roe v. Wade abortion thing.
Wait, can you break that down for me again today?
So this is Alito in his dissent today said this is just them trying to get around our ruling where we reversed Roe v. Wade. Okay.
So he dissented.
Bullshit. So he dissented. But here's the thing. They reversed Roe v. Wade because Alito in his argument said, we want to send it back to the states.
Right. I remember that.
We want to let them to be able to decide.
Right.
So today in his dissent, he says, this is just them trying to get around our reversal of Roe v. Wade.
Who's them? The states? Who's them?
This is the people trying to get around our ruling of Roe v. Wade. Okay. But that doesn't make sense because his ruling on Roe v. Wade sent it back to the states.
Right.
So this is not a workaround because the states should have the right to, you should be able to order mifepristone, right?
What's meth? Oh, is that the birth?
It's the birth control drug, right? Which they use all the time. Like women who have complications, they use it with women with complications to save their lives. Yes. You know, it's those fuckers, man. Those fuckers. They're just fuckers.
I'm learning that language is really important. And when people talk about like late stage abortion, it really needs to be talked about properly because people are like, oh my God, they're aborting a whole baby. And it's like,
yeah,
no, late stage abortion means the mom wanted to keep the baby. The baby is loved and wanted. Something catastrophic has occurred.
Yeah.
And that we got to get the baby out of the woman's body because the woman will die. Right.
Yeah.
It's not a woman just all of a sudden decides, I don't want
no, because that's illegal. Like you can't abort a fetus at
it's
however
not
many weeks, you know?
And that's part, it's kind of like when people were talking about defunding the police. It's like, no, they're not defunding the police. They're redistributing the funds within that system. So we're going to, instead of a retired police captain getting $300,000 a year, we're going to take, we're going to redistribute it to within more of the emergency response when someone's having a fucking mental crisis.
Breakdown. Let's create a department that deals with mental health.
Right. We're not defunding police officers.
Yeah.
We're redistributing. And I'm really I'm not going to lie. I'm pissed off with pro-choice. I'm pissed off because use the language properly and dig in your heels and educate people.
Yeah.
Do not allow it. Just say it. Just state it simply. This is what this means. And we're going to hammer that away. Because I get mad. Oh, it's a late stage abortion. I'm like, no, that baby is wanted. That's not because I'm just like, come on. And you got to remember there's people that don't have common sense. I'm the common sense party, Jen. That's who I'm rooting for the common sense party. It just burns my ass.
The
fucking shit.
Clarence Thomas, and though they gutted the Voting Rights Act as well, right? And
don't get me started with that piece of shit.
Yeah, that Clarence Thomas is a piece of shit.
That
he
guy
has no business being on there.
No, he doesn't. And that's another thing that burns my ass is that when he was being what's the word? Confirmed. I want to say committed. Confirmed. There were a million other African American, Black male fucking attorneys, judges that were way more right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the word I'm looking for? That they could have gone with. But they chose this guy, and there was the whole sexual harassment scandal with Anita Hill. And it's like, why would you pick this fucking guy?
Yeah.
This guy's a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Let's pick this guy or this guy over here or this woman. How about this woman? Or that, you know, it was just like, you guys could have taken, but you picked this guy. And I'm like, that guy, he's got his own trauma that he needed to work out. And he's working it out as a Supreme Court justice through his career instead of in therapy. And
lining his pockets at the same time.
100%. His wife, oh shit, you know, taking bribes, creepy stuff, gross. It's just gross. And then what the hell was Tennessee thinking? Again, they just did some redistricting, and
oh yeah, as soon as they ruled that the Section 2 of the Voting Rights Act was gone, all of these states now are just rushing to redistrict and eliminate any sort of African American representation at all. Like just completely, like, here's the thing that happened and here's the result. And then you're saying we don't need the Voting Rights Act.
We don't need affirmative action anymore. We don't need to, we don't need, and it's like, well, no, obviously we do, because this is what's happening. And the Republican Party is so dumb, because if the Republican Party just listened and actually, like, I don't know, listen to their constituents and followed through on what their constituents are needing and wanting, the Republican Party could be like, get every single black vote. You know what I mean? Like, they're just a bunch of morons. They're shooting themselves in the foot. They're stupid. They're just dumb.
Yep.
Oh, and then I just read that the fucking mayor of New York City just got rid of, paid off the New York City's debt. And he didn't do it by cutting social services. Right, he did it in these other ways, and I was like, "Oh, that seems reasonable. That seems reasonable. That seems reasonable." Debt gone. I'm like, and how long's he been mayor? Like a week or something?
Less than a year.
Yeah, I know. And like, come on, get out of here. And he said he was going to do what he was going to do, and I just love that. And then our mayor in Seattle's she's been taking it up the ass, and it's just like, you know, we'll see how it goes. We'll just see how it goes. But, you know, I'm kind of on her side. There are some politicos. She was like, we're raising the taxes on the wealthy. And if they leave, then goodbye. She's like, see ya.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, and I'm with her on that. And the politicos are like, you can't say that. That really.
Well, you know, tell them to get the fuck out and don't let the door hit them in the ass. Then there'll be affordable housing, you know?
Yeah. We're going to you go move to wherever.
Go be rich in Florida and weather the hurricanes like Howard Schultz did, the fucking CEO of Starbucks, right?
Right.
What a pussy.
Totally. Skedaddle. That's fine. Well, I know the guy that helped create Facebook, he moseyed his ass over to Singapore and gave up his U.S. citizenship, so he didn't have to pay taxes. It was like, all right,
how much money do you need?
We're doing just fine without you. What?
How much fucking money do you need? You know?
Yeah.
Like, what a bunch of assholes.
A-holes.
A-holes.
Well, and here's the thing. I don't mind paying my fair share, because at the end of the day, there's the money that I got from my settlement, right? And I earned that. I lost the ability to walk, feel when I have to go to the bathroom, whatever. And that bleeds into not having babies and all this other stuff. I earned it, you know, I earned it by that. But any of the money I make on interest or investments, or I haven't earned that. I have no problem paying taxes on that. And I think that's what rich people need to understand. It's like, well, there's your paycheck that you've earned, and then there's the shit that you didn't earn. You're just making money on the money that you earned, and that's okay. You should pay taxes on that.
Well, the other thing is that, you know, when I worked at Microsoft and my income hit a certain level every year, they stopped taking Social Security out of my paycheck. And the first time that happened, I was like, what? Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Why am I getting more money back in my paycheck? And people were like, oh, because they stopped taking Social Security out once you hit this threshold. Yeah.
No.
So all they would have to do,
aren't even paying for Social Security.
Yeah. So all they would have to do to keep Social Security solvent is raise that threshold. And it was asinine. I was like, what? Like, why?
Cray.
Yeah. Stupid.
Rich people do get breaks.
Yeah.
What? That pisses me off.
But that's, you know, that's not even rich people. I mean, yeah, it is richer people, but, you know, the fact that my salary at a certain point would top out and they stopped taking Social Security out of my paycheck. Why? What's the logic? What is the logic to that?
Well, and
why not just keep taking it out or raise the threshold?
Right.
To stop taking it out, you know?
Well, and that blows my mind because the IRS wants their money, but there's wow, I didn't even know that, Jen. I didn't even know there was a threshold when you have an employer and they just stop taking out your Social Security.
I didn't know it either until I found out.
Yeah. That is some secret rich people stuff.
Yep, it is some secret
or upper middle class or whatever.
Yep.
Fuck me. Because I don't work, so Social Security, but I do have to pay. I have a CPA and she handles my fucking IRS shit because I ain't fucking with those guys. I think we talked about that last week. I ain't fucking with the IRS. You can't even get a printer to work at the IRS office. Jeez, like we talked about last week.
Which, by the way, folks, we talked about this last show. I did go back to the IRS and they did again look at me and tell me their printer was not working.
Yeah. So I
and then I need to make another appointment.
Yep. And what
did I did? Which I did, and then I promptly didn't show up for.
Oh. And I told you to bring your own printer. The next time you go, you bring your own printer. You bring a box with your printer in it. You're like, where can I plug this in?
Yeah. Hi, I'm here with my printer.
Yeah. I heard you guys don't have one. Here, I look at this is a donation to you. You could have a side gig, Jen. It's just printing shit out in the lobby for clients of the fucking IRS.
Yeah, except they won't let you do it. So
no, I guess
they'll
not.
Just look at us and go, look at me and go, oh, you can't hook up your printer to our computers.
Right. I like the side hustle idea though. You're selling Girl Scout cookies and printouts. A little table outside the door. I like it.
Send your documents from your computer wirelessly to my printer right here on the desk.
There we go.
There we go. There's your solution, IRS.
And let's be honest, this is what it feels like to be discriminated against.
Yeah.
Because this happens to people. They're like they always change the finish line. They keep moving the finish line. You do what you're supposed to do, then they move it. And you go, and it's like, oh, this is what this feels like. Okay. This is being a minority. Wow. You gotta have some positive, healthy coping mechanisms to deal with that rage.
Yep.
Because that shit is real. And you cuss a lot when you're mad.
Well, with that being said, I think we should wrap it up.
Oh God, it's done. You're right. It's done, Jen. Look at us yakking away.
So, if you have any questions about what we talked about today, folks, drop us a comment.
Would love it.
Or if you have a comment about somebody else's podcast, drop us a comment.
That's hilarious. All right. Yeah, totally. Like you guys You guys are awful compared to this podcast. You should listen to this podcast. We would relish that as a comment.
Oh, yeah.
That would be amazing.
Mhm.
Share, please do. And next time, Jen, I got to tell you about the ritual I did this last weekend.
Oh, yes.
It's okay. We're talking away. I love it. Yeah, I got to tell you about that. And also about the fibroids that I went in and saw my OBGYN this morning. So let's talk about that. You could tell me about your fibroids if you've got any.
I don't have any.
Congratulations. We'll come up with something about your body. We could talk about it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we could talk music and body parts next week.
Okay. That sounds good.
Cool. Okay.
All right, folks. Don't forget to tune in again next week for We're Not Supermodels, and share it with your friends if you like what you're listening to or watching, or if you just think it's a royal train wreck. Share it. We don't care.
All right. Thank you. And to all of our fellow earthlings across the planet, thank you so much for listeing.
Yeah. All around the world. All
around the world.
All right.
I'm just tickled. Okay. It's so great. Thanks, Jen.
Have a good one.
Bye.
See you later, folks.